Hello everybody, my name's Mark Schenk and I'm speaking to you from a little seaside town just south of Sydney, Australia. It's called Churros Head. And I'm coming to Milan on the 31st of March and the 1st of April, and I hope to see you there for a very special event, a smile for everybody. Now it's a special event because the cause is incredibly worthy. It's helping Operation Smile Italia Onless to provide safe and accessible surgery to help kids smile again and lead much more normal lives. Now, at the conference, I'll be talking about the power of story. The power of story to connect with other humans, to influence the way they see themselves and the world around them, and to show you how it's a really fantastic tool, story, to help you both in your professional lives and in fact every aspect of your life. And I'm hoping that you have this experience that once I show you, you'll just go, wow, this is really obvious. And there's a parallel from Italian history that's worth pointing out. 1418, the year 1418, the Duomo Cathedral in Florence had been undergoing construction for 100 years. It still didn't have a dome. And one of the reasons it didn't have a dome is because it was so big, 143 feet in diameter. Didn't know how they were going to build the dome, so they held a competition. They invited entrants from all over Europe, and they came to the cathedral in Florence and laid their designs out in the courtyard. And one of the shortlisted contestants was a guy called Filippo Brunelleschi. 41 years old, he was a clockmaker and a goldsmith, and he'd never built a cathedral before. He'd never built a dome before. In fact, he'd never built anything bigger than what you could build in a goldsmith's workshop. But he had a very diverse background and he had some creative ideas. He was shortlisted, and when he was shortlisted, people wanted him to explain in detail how he would build his design. And he was reluctant. He didn't want to tell them because he believed that once he told them, it would be so obvious that he would be left with nothing, because everyone would go, oh, that's obvious. So to make his point, he invited all the entrants to a competition. And the competition involved taking an egg, a humble egg, and trying to balance it on its pointy end on a flat piece of marble. One by one, the entrants tried this and failed. And finally, it was Brunelleschi's turn, and he stepped forward and he took the egg and he crunched it down on the marble table. And in the process of doing that, he broke the end, flattened the end, and the egg stood upright. And everyone said, well, that's obvious. And he said, yes, it's obvious. It's the same as my design. Once I show you, you'll go, oh, that's completely obvious. So he won the competition. He spent 28 years building the dome. It remains the largest cathedral dome in the world. And what I'm hoping to show you with story is that once I show you, you'll go, well, that's obvious. And you'll all be able to use this tool to be better communicators, more impact, more influence, more engaging. I really look forward to meeting you all in Milan on the 31st of March and the 1st of April. See you all then.